right, Grand Rising, everyone, welcome back. So we're in Job chapter 4, okay? I don't know, this has been very interesting to me because I kind of got lost here and I went a little bit into 7, I think. Yeah. Just kind of, it's kind of like what I was just thinking about, this whole thing about the, because just like lazy, fat, let's see, filthy or filth, feed, hot. So I don't know, I was just thinking of something here with, I guess it depends on what that means and to who we're speaking on, okay? Because I think it's going to say something about a spider's web in here. And it's funny that it says in God we trust on the money, but there's also a spider web on the back of the money. And so if they say that money is the root of all evil, and I say maybe not the fiat paper, but the fact that people will use it to harm people or do other things, you know, it kind of leads you, you know, other than that, you know what I'm saying? It can't really be evil, you know? But, and I felt like I hear somebody saying like, you know, like they're looking at somebody else and saying, well, if you think it's because of this and this, like being lazy and fat, well, I'm not. I'm skinny and I'm active and I still got booted. Like, I don't know. That's what I feel like I'm hearing here. Okay. I cannot eat for sighing. My groans pour out like water. What I always feared has happened to me. I was not fat and lazy yet. And it's almost like somebody throwing even shade a little bit, okay? Because I'm bringing this to real life right now, okay? And it said, yet trouble struck me down, okay? So I feel like, yeah. But the thing that's making me think is like, again, whatever is being said, okay? These are thinkers, people that use their minds, you know, because I think that is the thing. We're talking about minds that are mind, okay? And so when we think about that, it's easy to render them worthless and easy to cut off. But like I was just reading in here, it says after a time, people give information or whatever, after a certain time, then they leave, right? Off the planet or the earth or whatever it was saying in here. And so it was making me think, but still, like, I guess those people matter or something like that. Or like those people could feel robbed, or they can feel like, you know, I don't know. That's just what I see. Like I said, I think before when I told you guys that like when people go to certain places and find these recipes and like third world countries stuff and come back and build a whole restaurant off of, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of just like that whole basis of energy and information here. So again, whether you are being targeted for your information and somebody uses, or, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. I guess these are the ones that would not have a voice, though, to even shout out and say, right? But here I feel like somebody's talking about it's because of who you are, or, you know, what it could be, because I feel like this has a lot to do with cutting off people as nations, sucking them dry, vampire energy, okay? Because it doesn't have to necessarily be somebody that bites you on the neck and drinks your blood. You know what I'm saying? It's about your bloodlines, your family trees, your roots. Okay. So again, and this is again that made me think about that one chapter when it said I'm gonna pluck them out by the roots. So again, that makes me think that, you know, you're like erased from history, and it's not because of what you did, it's because what somebody did to you possibly. You know what I'm saying? Why they did that, to erase you so you can never find out who you are or go back and, you know what I'm saying? That kind of energy here. I feel like that could be being done to certain groups. And this is not going to be many people. These are like head families here. And that's why they've been surveilled and targeted, I feel. Okay. So again, we always going to be dealing with justice over here. Okay. So yeah. Or this could be somebody that's a truth speaker or something like that, whistleblower or something like this. Okay. But it's also talking about people that don't do anything wrong. Have you ever seen somebody not do something wrong and get in trouble? But yes, I have. So, you know, like I said, I don't know. So it says a reply to Job from, okay, I think we already read this earlier, but it was a part that I wanted to go back to. Will you let me say a word? For who could keep from speaking out in the past? You have told many a troubled soul to trust in God, okay? And have encouraged those who are weak or failing or lie crushed upon the ground or are tempted to despair. Tempted to despair. But now when trouble strikes, you faint and are broken, okay? But again, it's okay, and I think this is also okay. So it's who does resonate with, but this making me think. It made me think about me just recently taking down my video, right? But I also feel like I told y'all, there's this heaviness of this high and low. I'm trying to balance out because the ancestors is like the gods of this world or whatever, and the ancestors. I mean, it's just like neck and neck. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the more downloads that's coming in while I'm doing this that might make this a little bit more, intense or something, because which would then in turn have somebody being more of a target still. So it's just still like this vice grip thing, but it doesn't have to be for me. Like I said, I just feel like it's a way out, but it's just going to be free breaking like chains of like centuries or something. Like people getting their mind right. But I feel like it's only a few, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah. And then a lot of me is not that I'm broken because of the information, because I feel like this is speaking specifically to me about that. So that's why I'm so, but I feel like I feel like it's also blocking out outside influences that's close too. Cause you know what I'm saying? I find it funny. Like when I'm deep in a message, I get these phone call. Nobody's calling no other time. You know what I'm saying? So it's not to blame, play the blame game or make excuses. It's to show that there's always those two sides. I don't know why she's doing too much. All right. But, yeah. Because I feel like at certain times, it's like you're being tested by the universe and somebody's throwing everything at you. And since you good-hearted, you know what I'm saying, you still try to extend out. You try to do, like, right now I've been having my D-baby a little bit more, knowing that I want to be in the word and paying attention to what I'm doing more. And so it's just kind of like that kind of energy too. Like those things that throw you off balance. And then now I'm being more gravitating back to getting back to like more household things. But I'm also doing this. So, but it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Even that, what's filthy is filthy. I can look at some of the things that these people are doing behind the scenes and trying to shut the world out from it so they can, continue to do those things. I can look at that as filthy. Okay. I could look at that as filthy behavior. And somebody could look at me and think that because I have dirty dishes in my sink many times because I hate doing them. And it's just that. Okay. As filthy. You know what I'm saying? So again, or it could be even talking about somebody's mouth being filthy, like cuss words or whatever. Okay. So, but I'm just thinking, even me talking the way that I would talk, like amongst friends sometimes when I let loose on here. And it's just like, I would rather somebody be talking and I choose if I want to listen to them because they're saying curse words than to be, you know what I'm saying, listen to somebody that's doing filthy stuff behind the scenes, or even filthy things are, being placed in some of the works and things that these people are writing out to do. So it's kind of just like that kind of energy where, I don't know, I feel like it's who's judging what. Because again, somebody being all up in they, concerned about they self, keeping to they self, that's a conductor of energy more than likely in these days. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody that God put here to do what they're doing. So again, as long as they're comfortable enough and they have somewhere to lay their head, they're not really, really tripping off not being paid because there's something that comes from doing this particular type of work for anybody, like for people. But then again, there's a society of people that might look at that as you're being used, or you're not, like you're just going to be used up then that way. But it's just like, it's a difference when you come here on that type of, where you're not expecting anything. You're not, but yes. Okay. Can you change it? In that closet right there by the front door at the top shelf. So, so yeah, it just all depends. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. All right. So yeah. Okay, it says, at such a time as this, should not trust in God still be your confidence? Yeah, to a certain extent. Okay, shouldn't you believe that God will care for those who are good? Yeah, but we also know that we have satanic energy on this plane to be, so again, to level that out. Yes, and people do still die and get killed, and all these things happen to people still, even if they believe in God or not. So I'm saying, in reality, if we look at it this way, okay, yes, we do see people that are good get hurt, shot, killed, stabbed, like, I guess, but I guess it's good to who or what? All right. All right. So it says, you believe that God will care for those who are good. Okay. Stop and think. Have you ever known a truly good and innocent person who was punished? And I say yes, but I don't know what this person is about to say. It says, experience teaches that it is those who sow sin and trouble who harvest the same. I mean, I guess at some point in time, but some don't. They keep on being in power and they keep on, doing certain things. Like, I don't know. It just depends on what level we're even talking about. It's like the more money, the more problems, or just like even that energy too. Like when it all falls down or whatever, okay? And that's what's bothering me about this whole energy. I feel like that's in the background of projecting this energy on women right now to make them feel shamed or something like that. Like, I guess it would be better if they didn't know, but it's just certain things that I see that I share. And, that's just what I see. Maybe it's just with me. So like I said, maybe it's the Empress thing. I don't know. Like I said, so it will be hard for other people to see it that way because, again, they're all on the outside looking in. While her head is like usually in the clouds and she's looking all around. Like, it's Godhead energy. I mean, that's just all it can be, okay? The Emperor too. I mean, I feel like it's, yeah. Because I think that they're both. Mentally, like, like God is that balance within them. I don't know. Which is extended out to everyone, I feel like. Okay, and it says experience, okay, teaches us this, okay? And they die beneath the hand of God. Though they are fierce as young lions, they shall all be broken and destroyed. Hold on one second. Experience teaches that it is those who sow sin and trouble who harvest the same. Confidence. Though fierce young lions, they shall all be broken and destroyed. Okay. It says, like aged helpless lions, they shall starve. Yeah, because I feel like this is like that. I'm hearing like underbelly or something like that. Trust in God and still be your confidence. But then also, excuse me, self. God can be self and still get that same outcome, possibly. Yeah. Fierce young lions, they shall all be broken and destroyed. So yeah, I feel like this also gives me the energy of like, I feel like giants that may come up against somebody. Okay. Well, somebody that comes up against a giant or one of those giants that were born. Okay. Yeah, because again, if you think young lions in the street, you know, I'm just still hearing like sleeping or 𝘍𝘢𝘢, or they're not in they're in the wilderness or not in their right mind or sleep or, you know, something like that, put to some kind of rest. Like I said, I feel like there's a false god energy here, just a satanic energy that's running things. Okay. And that's just, you know, what I see. Okay. Because these fierce lions could be fighting for justice or rights or something. And why shut them out if nothing has changed? But if it has changed, then why wouldn't everybody be aware of that change? Why wouldn't we be able to specifically see that? But I feel like this is also some people coming up against God, playing around too much until a fist crushes something that they have. And that might just be the crack. That we just pull a crack in the foundation, the first cracks in whatever these people think that they built already. And it's almost like crumbling or something at a rate till you do right by me energy. I feel like that's what the earth is saying. You know, like aged, helpless lions, they shall starve, and all their children shall be scattered. Okay. And this is just like even like cutting a mama lion off from her cubs or her children. Because I feel this energy of that happening, but I feel like somebody was trying to make it seem like it's for somebody's own good, and it possibly could be for their own good. So there's this energy still with the Empress being crushed by both. Left, right, up, down. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So again, that is that box or that cube. Or that cube energy here, which also makes me think about that cube that's over there somewhere overseas where the people sit and run around it all day. I don't know why, like that seems like a conductor of like energy or something too. But at the same time, I wonder even what that represents with that wall that people stick letters into. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like these people would rather stick letters into a wall than come to these particular religious groups, than come to a female Messiah or a female God. Because they can't be fake. They can't face. They can't. Even, and I feel like that Empress energy, like even if she loves, you know, she just can't. They won't face her. They'll send energy in around her or to attack her or something like this. And then there's others that send energy in to protect, to wrap their wings around her. But at the same time, it's that pressed energy. Somebody wants somebody pressed. And she knows how to, you know, even though, again, that makes me think about the compartmentalized. If they hadn't broken her down, it would be too much for her to bear. But the whole thing about this world is they act like she don't even exist, right? And so they act like she don't even exist and just work around her. It is so weird. I just feel like the universe is like unhappy and just tired about it. Like I really do. You know, it's like almost that energy, like I told you. Like when a giant first comes on the scene, you know what I'm saying? How it's just like chaos. Everybody's, you know, poking at it and doing things to test it and see about it and isolating it and, you know, silencing it, or, yeah, the Ace of Swords. And they don't understand why the person can't be broken, or I could take this and take that and steal this person. You know, like I said, I feel like this is also a battle of something else here. God still be your confidence. I'm hearing like Rocky or something. You know what I'm saying? So again, this also would have people start wanting to break apart family members and break apart extended family, and then into the house and into the home, because again, you're stronger together. But then again, like aged, hopeless or helpless lions, they shall starve, and their children shall be scattered. So again, it's like not getting the news, getting the message, or, actually this could be blackmail, you know what I'm saying? Something happening to somebody because they won't be silenced or something. I'm just trying to bring it into 2022, okay? What it could possibly be talking about here. For threats of, being scattered or pushed off your cube or your square or your, throne or whatever. Okay. And then once you're gone, what happens to your children? If you're the backbone, you see what I'm saying? That's the thing. And you know that it's nothing but leeches or monsters that want to attach themselves sometimes. Okay. To because again, a man or his children or his woman or whatever is going to be worth more than gold. So again, most people that can sell you out at the end of the day is going to be your family members, possibly, depending on what we're looking at as being sold out. Okay. This truth was given me in secret, as though whispered in my ear. It came in the nighttime vision as others slept. Okay. So again, this could be, like when everybody else was sleeping in the house and somebody was awake, or this could be also, like it can't always be night. Okay. So I don't know, maybe this is the rising of the sun and somebody's trying to stop that, or somebody's trying to alter who the sun is, or, what's going to rise. This could be that. Okay. It says suddenly fear gripped me. I trembled and shook with terror as a spirit passed before my face. My hair stood up on end. I felt the spirit's presence, but couldn't see it stand there. Then out of the dreadful silence came this voice. It is mere men. Wait, let's see. It says, is mere man more just than God? More pure than his creator? Wow. We got, this is my King David card, but it's the Four of Pentacles here. There's that black energy with that shawl that's around his shoulders. Okay. Oh my goodness. So somebody's saying, is mere men more just than God? And more pure than his creator? Like this could be also a sun. This make me think about that Beelzebub or whatever energy or whatever. Okay. More pure than his creator. Yeah, because this is making me think of Son of God energy, which could be a feminine or masculine. Yeah. Feminine or masculine energy. Get back. Huh? Okay, what do you want? I got my head here. Okay, I got like 3 more sentences. Okay. All right. Yeah, so this is almost like a Son of God energy here. Okay. So it says, if God cannot trust his own messengers, for even angels make mistakes. Okay. Now we already said this the other day. Okay. And I don't think some of these things is mistakes. I think some of these people that angels deal with or whatever, or whoever deal with, are just sneaky. And I think we're dealing with witchcraft. Okay. The the Page of Swords. All right. That's what I think. Yeah. Even angels make mistakes. Okay. How much less men made of dust. All right. Who are crushed to death as easily as moths. Okay. Made of dust. So I don't know, like kicking up dust. Okay. I don't know if we're even talking about commoners, peasants, and servants. Okay. Because that would be different particles here. All right. They are alive in the morning, but in the evening they are dead. Okay. Gone forever with hardly a thought from anyone. Their candle of life is snuffed out. They die and no one cares. I mean, I'm wondering if sleep is, I'm hearing sleep is the cousin of death. Oh, this could also be talking about some type of spiritual or some other types of attacks on people that are being done in the evening here. Even some, you know, buhag or some kind of energy here where something slides into. Oh, y'all. Well, yeah, y'all should look up that. Okay, I don't even want to talk about that really, but again, that's what I be sensing. Yeah, they cry for help, but no one listens. They turn to their gods, but none give them aid. Okay, so again, that's the only thing. You got to turn to anything but yourself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's where I get my insight. Now, don't get me wrong. I like to, you know, venture out and see what other people, you know what I'm saying, may be on, you know what I'm saying, just to keep my ears like, but at the same time, I guess it really only matters what's going on within with your connection with source, I guess. All right. So we have the 7 of Wands here. Okay. All right. We have the Fool. Okay. And it's in reverse. And then we have the 3 of Swords here. Okay. So it says they die in helpless frustration, overcome by their own anger. Those who turn, and this death could be jail or something too. Okay. Spiritual, social, or, you know, physical death. Okay. Those who turn from God may be successful for the moment, but then come suddenly to disaster. So this makes me think about, again, just with the divine masculine feminine energy here, okay? You know what I'm saying? Or just with all this energy. It's like, you know, I feel like that's the rubbing it in. Like someone keeps going back to Satan. Like somebody keeps going back to another energy and like abandoning like the empress or the emperor, okay? Now, I feel like somebody's trying to make it even bored. But here, like I said, there's a heavy sense, like I said, that somebody's fucking with me in my sleep. Whatever it is, I can't have no control over what somebody might be doing or something like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that part. I feel like that is what somebody did something, damn it. And that's the part right there. So someone may be able to get away with overexerting some evil, wicked things and say that these are your evil thoughts. Don't be embarrassed. No, but it's not that. You see what I'm saying? It's not. And so that's what I feel like this is trying to say, because I think this even matches in with a soul siblings reading from the other day, because I feel like they're just trying to find any way to just make it seem like other shit is not going on here. Okay. So that's why I'm here to step in and tell you about the other stuff with the mediumship and the shit that's going on behind the scenes that people normally can't see. That whatever defect or whatever they tried to place on me didn't do nothing but make it easier for me to point them out and use my other sensors or senses in order to detect bullshit. Okay. So again, that's what I feel. So again, but it's who got who fooled. That's the thinking. Who is the evil one and who is the kind one? You know what I'm saying? Because somebody can floss and do and stunt and do these couple little things or whatever. Or is it the pureness of somebody's heart, mind, body, and soul that nobody can really ever tap all the way into but God? And that's why they would still be doing what they're doing. And some of them are God. So it's just like that kind of energy. All right. Because I feel like that is just what I'm seeing here. I can't help but see that, okay? And again, it's saying in this book, I even think it's going to say something about knowing history is important, okay? So, yeah, so those who turn from God may be successful for a moment, but then comes sudden disaster. And I feel like these is people coming away from the American empress or American women going towards these other women, okay? Here I come, booty.